Today we are going to be talking about weight loss in sobriety. Now, I just want to say ahead of time, if weight is a sensitive topic for you, if body image is a sensitive topic for you, I would recommend just not listening to this episode at this time. I want to be really filter free. And on my page, my personal TikTok and Instagram, I try to be really careful with what I say about body image and weight loss because I have been really, sensitive to weight conversations in the past myself. I definitely had some body dysmorphia issues during my modeling days, those early modeling days. And so I don't want to trigger anybody who's going through something like that. So if that is you and you think that it might cause some problems for you listening to an episode like this, I recommend you just don't. This one's not for you. But if you are open and interested in discussing weight loss and body image and confidence and body transformation, then welcome to today's episode. I hope you enjoy and maybe find some encouragement and some tips from how I've been able to lose the weight that I have. Welcome to Hold My Drink, a sobriety podcast. This is a no judgment zone. I really freaking like my life without alcohol. You're not alone. I hope you feel seen. Sobriety has changed my life completely. So what inspired this episode is that a few days ago, I stepped on the scale for the first real time since getting sober. I have occasionally seen little glimpses of my weight. There's a really bad scale at my gym, and sometimes I'll kind of half step on there just to quickly see maybe what I would be, and then I jump off. And so I was estimating my weight loss progress, but I did not have an official number until just a few days ago. And I am happy to announce that in my 8 months of sobriety, I have lost 35 pounds. And I thought, 35 pounds, that's a good chunk, but not that much. And then you go lift a 35-pound dumbbell at the gym. I can't even do one bicep curl with a 35-pound dumbbell. That's a significant amount of weight. And it's kind of wild that getting sober has done that for me. Now, when I say that I've lost weight in sobriety, people are always curious what else I have done. And so in this episode, I'm going to break down what I've been eating, how I've been working out, and all the things that I've done in addition to getting sober that have caused me to lose the weight that I have. And I also just want to say that weight loss is not guaranteed in sobriety, nor should it necessarily be the main reason that you get sober. I mean, if you're on a weight loss journey and you want to cut out alcohol, it will help for a number of reasons, not just the calories, but also with your metabolism. I'm very passionate about that. I think your metabolism gets cured in sobriety. So yes, I suppose weight loss could be your main motivation for getting sober, but my podcast tends to be surrounded around the fact that a lot of us had alcohol problems and we needed to cure our mental health, our physical health, our livers from the damage of alcohol. So that's usually the lens that I look at sobriety through. And I think that if you're on an alcohol-free journey for your mental and physical health because you were drinking problematically, then weight loss should not be your main focus. It's kind of like if that happens along the way, great. But there are so many other benefits. You are literally healing yourself from the inside out. And that should be your main focus. It's just the not drinking and all the good that you're doing for yourself by not drinking. If you lose weight, if you have better skin clarity, if your nails are stronger, if your hair is stronger, then those are all really cool benefits. Nice, added bonus, but it's not the main deal, okay? I have so many things I want to talk about in this episode, but let's start with what I've done to achieve the weight loss that I have. So number one, quit alcohol. In the first month, I didn't notice a whole lot of differences. I noticed my tummy started going down a little bit. The puffiness in my face started going down a little bit. But my first month of sobriety, I was really kind to myself. I said, eat all the treats that you want. You don't have to work out if you don't want to. My only goal was not drinking. And I was really kind to myself. And I think you guys should be too in early sobriety. The sugar cravings are unreal because there is a lot of sugar in alcohol. Even if your Coors Light can says there's 0 grams of sugar. I don't know what the science is behind it, but alcohol metabolizes as sugar or something like that. Your body metabolizes it as sugar. Don't quote me on that. But when you take out alcohol, you're deficient in alcohol. Your body's relied on it for so long, and you get these really strong sugar cravings. And so some people say that they put on weight in the beginning of sobriety because they are eating so many sweet treats and craving sugar and dessert and unhealthy foods that give them that dopamine hit. So just give yourself at least the first month, for gosh sakes. You have done something incredible for yourself. You've eliminated this massive negative thing in your life. Give yourself some grace. It's okay. You're going to have cravings. I gave in to the cravings. Oh my God. I just let myself have the ice cream. And you still end up losing some of that puffiness because you don't have the alcohol in your body, that poison in your body. So anyway, I was saying, what have I done to lose the weight other than getting sober? So outside of that first month, then I started noticing that my cravings were going away. Also, my cravings for junk food went away. When I was heavily drinking, I ate a lot of Chick-fil-A. I ate a lot of Domino's, McDonald's. It makes me kind of sick looking back, but I did not treat my body well. I drank a ton of alcohol. I ate a ton of junk food. And that was my life. Sounds great, right? No, it was horrible. I did not treat myself well. And so in sobriety, just naturally, I kind of stopped craving that stuff. I mean, you don't want McDonald's as much when you're not waking up with a debilitating hangover and needing some greasy food to heal yourself. So I just ate a lot less junk food. That helped with the weight loss a lot. And then 4 months into sobriety, I decided to start exploring weightlifting. And that has been the real shift in my physical appearance. You know, the skin clarity, the facial structure and cheekbone definition, the strength in my nails, strength in my hair, all that good stuff has come with sobriety. But like the actual muscle tone and losing fat and things like that, I think are heavily due to the weightlifting, especially the development of muscle. And that's also diet, because I've been doing more high protein. I'll get into that in a sec. But weightlifting is a game changer. I think I should make a whole episode about weightlifting because it has changed my life. I look at physical fitness so much differently now. When I was in the modeling days, my idea of being fit or whatever, it wasn't even about being fit. It was about being skinny. I would eat as little as possible. I didn't want to put on any muscle, so I would just walk. Pretty much that's it. And now my focus is on being strong and longevity and building muscle. That is what I want. That is what I desire. That is what I seek out in the gym. And I think that it's a lot less intimidating now too, because I don't have to go on the treadmill for an hour and a half or do the Stairmaster or whatever. I am lifting weights and I'm only in the gym I do weightlifting for probably 30 to 45 minutes. It's easy. You only have to do it 3 days a week, 2 days a week to see results. It's wild. You can see really fast results with weightlifting. The person who got me into this was Lauren Bostic of The Skinny Confidential. Great podcast. You should check it out if you haven't already, but how have you not? They're one of the biggest podcasts on earth, I believe. So anyway, Lauren Bostic, she lost 60 pounds after pregnancy, all due to weightlifting and protein. And I couldn't believe her transformation and how quickly it happened. The cool thing about weightlifting is that you are literally changing your body composition. I've always said that I'm built like a freaking door. I am a rectangle. I have no waist. I can literally feel the top of my hip bone, and right above it is the bottom of my rib cage. And so I just said, that's not possible. I'll never have a waist. And now that I've been weightlifting, I have a waist. I have a little bit of an hourglass figure coming in. My bum has just a little bit of perkiness to it. And it's really cool to see. I'm changing the literal shape of my body, not just getting skinnier. I have some muscle tone on my arms, which I am really enjoying. The abs are popping through. I'm starting to have a little bit of that vertical line on the abs. I love it. I personally love it. That gives me a lot of motivation. I like seeing physical results. But again, if that's not happening for you, you're still getting sober, you're still getting healthy, and that is great. But the physical motivators are really helpful for a lot of people, and it keeps a lot of people going. So thrive on those physical changes that happen, embrace them, and weightlifting kind of helps you see them faster. So I love it. I highly recommend it. It's awesome. So the other thing that I've done in addition to sobriety and weightlifting is the higher protein diet and trying to eat whole foods. My mentality around health is all about balance with food, because I ate unhealthy for so long and like literally didn't care about any of the ingredients, what I was putting into my body. Like maybe for a while I focused on calories, but I didn't care if that was 300 calories from a cupcake or 300 calories from a super nutritious salad or something. Like it was just calorie counting, and that's all I cared about. Now I care about ingredients, what I'm putting into my body, chemicals, like all that stuff. And so in general, I try to eat whole foods as much as I can, which just means not processed foods. So not stuff that's been made into something else, but just the stuff in its original form. Eggs, steak, avocados, tomatoes, things like that. Just the whole actual food. Bread is a processed food. You have to make bread. You can't just find bread out in the wild. So anyways, whole foods, great. Fruits, vegetables, meat, dairy. Dairy's not so bad, at least for me. If you don't have a dairy intolerance, you should incorporate dairy into your diet. There are good fats. There are good vitamins. Dairy's not this bad, scary thing. Anyway, protein. Basically, like I said, I had no focus on my diet before, no focus on my food or health at all. I could care less. In fact, on that podcast that I love, The Skinny Confidential, I used to skip all the episodes about health and just listen to the entrepreneurial episodes or celebrity interviews. And now I'm going back and listening to every single health episode because I'm so interested in it. And the protein side of things makes it really easy. In my opinion, weightlifting makes the world of fitness really easy to digest. It's just a few days a week of lifting some heavy things and then you go home. It like simplifies the whole process. And the fact that you can focus on just your arms, just your back, just your booty, just your abs, like it makes it so much easier. Focusing on high protein kind of makes health, wellness, nutrition, I should say, more manageable. Kind of like weightlifting does for fitness. Focusing on high protein does that for nutrition. I like when you don't have to focus on 100 different things and you just incorporate one thing at a time. That's why in the beginning of sobriety, it was just about being sober. I wasn't going to also take on fitness and also take on nutrition. No, it was just sobriety. And then I added fitness, and then I added nutrition. And I'm getting better with nutrition. I'm continuing to add more things as time goes on. But in the beginning, all I focused on was try to eat a bit more protein. Now, let me tell you why. First of all, protein is great for muscle development. And since I was working out in the gym and doing weightlifting, I wanted to increase my muscle. And so to do that, you have to eat a lot of protein. So that was one of the reasons. Another reason, protein keeps you more full. You eat more protein, you eat less in general. It keeps you fuller for longer, and it's good food or good nutrition to put in your body. It serves you well. And your body rewards you because it stays full and you don't need to eat constantly. Sometimes when you eat a Pop-Tart or something like that, that's kind of empty calories, you are hungry again so soon. But with high protein, like eat a steak, 3 eggs, and an avocado and come back and tell me that you can eat again in a couple hours. Like protein makes you full and it's cool. And so like I said, I just focused on eating more protein. I didn't take away any bad stuff. I just listened to my body. I gave my body whatever I wanted, but I focused on eating more protein. Like when I'm going to eat, try to make sure there's a meat in there. Have eggs for breakfast instead of Pop-Tarts. Like try to have a beef stick for a snack. Like the Chomps beef sticks, those are my favorite. Have a Chomps beef stick instead of potato chips or something. Like you just try to make a couple of protein alternatives. I didn't focus on reaching any sort of gram goal with my protein. I just tried to eat more protein. Boom. Simple as that. Lift heavy things, eat more protein. That's what I focused on, and it made it so much more manageable. You gotta keep things simple. KISS. K-I-S-S. Keep it simple, stupid. KISS. Mwah. I love that phrase. So with my weight loss, I have really tried to KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. Okay? I think in general, taking the pressure off of yourself is key. I mean, I get cold sores, okay? And cold sores are said to come with stress. And I've been getting a lot less cold sores lately, like hardly ever. And I think that that is highly due to the fact that I'm not stressed. I don't put pressure on myself. If I miss a day in the gym, that's okay. If I have a cheat meal, I don't even like to call them that. If I freaking go to Chick-fil-A, it's not the end of the world. Yeah, I had Chick-fil-A. It's okay. Everything's okay in moderation, except alcohol. I'm zero alcohol. Gotta remember that. I do have one thing that I absolutely do not do, and that is alcohol. And the last thing that I will say for weight loss is having hobbies, keeping busy, doing stuff that makes you happy, not in a cheesy way, but like actually, if you are busy and doing stuff, you don't eat out of boredom as much. And a lot of people complain about boredom in sobriety because drinking makes the most mundane activities a lot more fun. And so when you take away alcohol, things can be boring. A lot of people experience boredom in early sobriety. And my biggest piece of advice would just be to stay busy. Book workout classes for yourself. Join a book club. Like take 2 walks a day. Take 3 walks a day. Put in a podcast. Start a podcast. Do arts and crafts. Like make plans with your friends. Just do anything to keep yourself busy, because then you're not going to sit and eat out of pure boredom and think about drinking and, oh my God, this would be so much more fun if I had a drink. If you are busy and doing stuff and fulfilling your life, you don't think about eating and drinking as much. Also, last thing. Oh my God, I can't believe I almost missed it. Don't forget to drink water. That sounds so, I hate when people say drink more water. It's actually frustrating to me. It's kind of a pet peeve, but here I am on my own podcast saying to drink more water because first of all, it keeps you full, or it keeps you hydrated. Sometimes your body is giving you hunger signals when you're thirsty. Of course, listen to your body when you're hungry. That's the cool thing about quitting alcohol too, is your metabolism gets healed. So you're actually hungry a lot. But anyway, drink water, stay hydrated. It's great for your skin. It's great for your health. It's great for nutrition. It's great for everything. Literally, just drink water. And trust me later. Find a water bottle that you like to drink out of. I have one with a really fun straw. I literally got it at Michael's. Yes, the craft store. So wild. They had it for like $9. I don't need to buy a freaking $40 Stanley. No, thank you. But, whoa. I don't even remember what I was saying. Oh yeah, just to drink water. Okay. As motivation, to wrap up this episode, I just want to tell you a couple of the other physical changes that have happened in my life. I made a TikTok about this and it's kind of going viral. In sobriety, I have gotten my cheekbones back, my jawbone back. I'm not just a big round blob in the face anymore. I am luminous. My skin has this glow to it. People have complimented my skin glow. It doesn't have that kind of white, ghostly, greenish, purplish, pasty, veiny look to it. It is luminous and bright. My eyes are alive. I kind of feel like I lost my eye shape in my heavy drinking. I've always had these kind of cat eyes, almond-shaped eyes. And I feel like that feature of mine was diminished in my heavy drinking, and now I feel like my eyes are sparkling again. I have those signature cat eyes again, and it makes me feel confident about myself. My nails. If you're watching on YouTube, you can see, but I currently have my natural nails painted with regular polish, not gel, and they don't break. Like I haven't had a broken nail in so long. My nails are so strong. It is wild. And I still do physical activities. Okay, I'm not going to go shoot basketball hoops with these nails because they'll chip right off probably because of the literal friction from the basketball. But in general, like I golf, I throw the ball around, I do physical activities, okay? And my nails don't break. They're really, really strong. My hair is thicker, fuller, stronger, less hair falling out. I mean, it's amazing. Sobriety is like the beauty supplement we've all been looking for. All the different pills and powders and this and that you can take to improve your beauty. Sobriety will do most of the same. My stomach is flatter, my skin is brighter, my nails are healthier, my hair is stronger. Everything that I didn't like about myself during my heavy drinking, I now not only like about myself in sobriety, but I am so confident about it. You gain your confidence back. You feel pretty again. It's amazing. And those physical benefits are really good motivators to continue to stay sober. Like I said, weight loss looks different for everybody in sobriety, and I believe that it shouldn't be the main motivator. Like your health in general should be the main motivator, and if weight loss happens, then cool, good for you. If that's a goal of yours. If it's not, then who cares? But anyway, weight loss shouldn't be at the center of it, especially because of the cravings that are going to come from quitting alcohol. If you put on a bit of weight, you're still going to be healthier than you were consuming all that alcohol. And this is just like my favorite topic. I'm sorry, I'm going on and on and on. Longer episode today. But one of my favorite benefits of getting sober is the improvement in your metabolism. I used to associate alcohol and weight loss with like the calories. Alcohol equals calories, and that's why you put on weight. That's why it's hard to lose weight, because alcohol is a lot of calories. Yes, that is true. But to me, it is the hit on your metabolism that really affects the weight gain when you're heavily drinking. When you have alcohol in your system, you cannot get an effective workout. Your metabolism stops, basically, the moment your lips touch an alcoholic beverage. And so instead of doing a workout in the morning and your workout working for you all day long, you have a drink and that kind of cuts it off. And now that I don't drink, I am hungry all the time. It's crazy. My body processes things really quickly. The digestive system, not to get too TMI, but the digestive system works regularly, sometimes multiple times a day. I'm processing things really quickly. I eat a lot. I eat more frequently, but I do choose to fill my body with whole nutritious foods as much as possible. Not always, okay? Seriously, if you know me, you know that I still eat some unhealthy things from time to time. I truly believe in balance and treating yourself, especially when you're doing something so good for your body, like sobriety. So anyways, there is the weight loss episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got some motivation or maybe got some look at what your future could be like. Again, whether or not you're losing weight, you're doing something amazing for your body in sobriety. So try to focus on that. That is the main goal. And all the other things are just added bonuses. Love you guys. See you for the next episode. Bye.